Hi, I'm Dr. Palm from Art of Skin MD in San Diego, California, and today I'm going to be showing the cannula technique for Restylane Silk. Restylane Silk was just recently approved here in the United States, and it's really meant for lines around the mouth as well as really fine sort of finessing around the lips. So this isn't a lip filler per se, but just kind of smooths things. So I've done a couple of videos in the past where we've shown actual filling with the sharp needle, and if we pan over to the patient, what I'm going to do now is show you, I've got a cannula, which is like a little blunt shaped tube. It's not a sharp needle that I've inserted through a little entry point, and we're tackling some of these little fine lines on the upper lip. And what I'm going to do with this is basically just create a little bit of coating of this entire upper lip. So the patient, as you can see, is just nice and comfortable, and I'm just going along what we call sort of just below the deep dermis, so the subcutaneous plane, which is really easy if you're in that plane to go along, and I'm depositing just the teeniest bit. I think the biggest thing with Restylane Silk is you want to use really small amounts, and that requires a little bit of patience on the injector's part because you don't want to overfill. This is really sort of a finessing procedure, so this is kind of like the little bit of fun icing on the cake. And I tell patients when we fill this way, it's like giving foundation and structure back to the area. It doesn't sometimes immediately help some of the wrinkles, but if you look at photos over time, you'll notice that the little wrinkles actually do a lot better because you're building that foundation of the house so that the shingles sit a little bit better over time. What we're also going to do with this patient, after I put just a little bit in this entire what we call white portion of the upper lip, or it's sometimes referred to in clinical terms as the ergotrid, which is a super fancy term, is we're going to do a little bit of fine finessing just actually in the pink lip itself, just outlining it so it looks really nice and pretty. And we can even put just a touch to smooth out the little fine wrinkles on the red portion of the lip itself. Restylane Silk probably lasts somewhere between 6 and 12 months, depending on the area you're putting it. So if you're putting it around the mouth, it may not last quite that long because it's an area that moves a lot. But as you can see, I've worked on this upper portion of the lip, just giving a little small amount, and I've only used, gosh, about 1/10 of the syringe to do that. So again, really small amounts. And so in the next video, I'll actually show you filling a little bit of the lip. But if you have more questions, come see us at Art of Skin MD or give us a call at 858-792-7546.